Everybody, and welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club. Isolation Nation, it's great to be here with you. This is very exciting. A very special episode today. I don't even know why, I just feel like it's special. As I do every day on the show, I crack open a drink. Got some fresh Jameson here with me. So let's get it going. And it is time to kick it now to leg 2 out of 4 or 3 of the quarantine. Nobody knows. Please welcome Steve Hofstetter, everybody.
Hello. That is... Holy shit! It's Friday, everybody. But apparently Bowers opened the show, which is cool. So very, very nicely done, Ben. As always, if you want to support the show, you can Venmo at the top right of the screen. You can super chat, or you can PayPal laughfromhome.com. And I had a lot to say, but nothing left after that. Holy shit, Ben! Nicely done. Very, very nicely done. So with that. Please welcome Chris Bowers, who, if you're dressed as Ben, I'm going to lose my shit. So please welcome Chris Bowers, everybody.
Yes.
I'm not dressed as him. I'm in my oh shit, here we go. I'm in front of all my junk now. How about that? Can we do that? I just put all my shit behind me. How about that? I can't do this from on my knees. Listen, I'm excited to be here. Thanks, Ben. I know that it's a special day. That actually is very, very fun. That fun killed me. Nice work. I'm actually a little bit off my game because of that. Nice work.
No, I'm just shocked to hear this is the first time I've ever heard you say that you can't work on your knees.
No, I have bad knees, Ben. You have to stand on the bed. You know that. Here's the deal. I want to shout out real quick before we get. I want to shout out the No Pants Social Club who had me come into their Zoom last night. It was super fun. They were a great group of people. There are a lot of super fans for the show, and they do their own stuff. And they invited me in yesterday, and it was super cool. I had a great time, and we're gonna have a great show. So let's have a fun time, everybody. I am gonna drink, even though Ben made fun of me. Here it's Friday. Let's do this.
It's Friday, baby.
Now I want to introduce the fourth leg. The most important part.
Yes, on the 5th day, Rebecca Black created alcohol.
Exactly. All the themes are going to work today. I love it. I also want to introduce our fourth leg of the. It's not a tripod. There's 4 legs. The fourth leg of the whatever it's called now. Rachel's here.
A chair.
Hey, Queen.
A table.
A table. I couldn't think of a thing with 4 legs. I'm an idiot. A chair. Rachel, please.
Everybody, I've got my jacket with tortilla shoulder pads.
Holy shit! God damn it! Tell me. Why didn't you guys tell me? We're doing a thing.
We're doing a thing.
I'll be honest. The hoodie's a little hot, so here, let me change.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Okay, did you all come up with the same joke and text each other, or did you all come up with the same joke independently? That's amazing.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is Casual Friday, so I just got a little.
Oh shit!
Yes.
That is hilarious. Oh my god. What a fucking opening.
By the way, if Bowers was wearing like a t-shirt, this would have backfired horribly. But solid work. Rachel, whose idea was this anyway?
It was mine.
Love it.
Because I know it came from you. I didn't know if like it came from one of the fans to you, but nicely done.
Thanks.
This is great. That jacket is great, Ben. Can you mail me that when you're done? Because I'm sure you're never going to wear it again. So.
This should go into your Hall of Fame. I think it should be.
I love it.
Planet Hollywood.
It's not a. It's
actually
not a 50,
Ben.
It's not a 50 regular, is it, Ben? Because I might not be able to wear it.
I don't even know what jacket sizes are. I'm just gonna guess it's not without looking.
That's a good guess.
By
the way, Ben, when you mail that to Bowers, can you use the jacket itself as wrapping paper? Because I think that would work.
You can. I think that you can. This was actually from an episode of Idiot Test where we were doing all holidays mixed into one. So it used to have a bunch of patches on it, like a jack-o'-lantern and all these different things. But I got rid of those so I could wear it for ugly sweater parties. But I did keep this that we added.
Which, by the way, one menorah on an entire Christmas jacket is about the proportion of how businesses treat the holidays. So that's perfect.
That is correct.
Nothing more than walking into an office building lobby and there's just a giant Christmas tree and like a little bitty menorah. And it's like, oh, thanks. You thought of us. That's so nice. Really appreciate that.
I love that Rachel has changed her backdrop yet again. Where are you now? Outdoors?
I'm outside. Yeah.
Wow.
Did you buy a farm?
No, just on a patio.
Are the birds going to eat your tortilla shoulders?
Can you imagine if a bird just swooped in right now and got her? That'd be so terrible. Run!
Rachel tortilla queen, food for the birds. Mother of all winged creatures.
So funny.
Bird destroys tortilla.
And producer. I love it. I love that you wore a tie, Steve. You really classed up the joint. I'm just being ridiculous. And now you're like TED, like you're giving a TED talk. This is
the most ridiculous. I'm sorry. This is the most ridiculous jacket I own. A fucking tuxedo jacket. Yeah.
This is great. Well, our special guest will be here a little bit later from the hot tub. If you guys watch the show, you know who that is. And let's introduce our comics. I'm going to do that right now as I explain everything I do.
I don't watch the show, but I'm guessing that Judi Dench.
Yes. Judi Dench from the hot
Judi
tub.
Dench.
Hot tub correspondent Dame Judi Dench, looking good, soaked up, pruny, just because of the water.
By the way, guys, hold on. I'm feeling a little. I'm feeling. Oh, there. I'm more in place now.
Oh,
okay,
there you go.
Yes.
This
is more natural for me.
Is that making fun of me or Rachel? I don't know. But anyway, all right.
No, this is just
fancy.
Downton Abbey. That's just the dining room from Downton Abbey. I just figured I would fit in.
Well, we do have another great show today. We've
right,
got two amazing comedians I'm going to introduce right now. First, we have Kristin Key, a returning champion yet again. Kristin Key, say hello to Kristin Key, everybody.
Kristin Key.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. I love cats. I crochet, and I'm married to a woman who's ready to party.
Eddie Pence is also here. Eddie Pence, say hello.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? I'm in my son's bedroom because I live in an apartment with a child, and I don't have anywhere else to go.
Eddie Pence,
I've got nowhere else to go. Sorry,
I have nowhere else to go. I'm surrounded by Legos.
How you been, Eddie?
I've been good. How are you?
Really good. It's been a long time since I've seen you on the hiking trail. Not that long.
I know. Well, they've shut it down, so we're all going insane.
Hike on account of the virus, where you have to stay within 6 feet of more than 6 feet away from people. You can't be on a largely empty mountainside for some reason.
People were going
also,
up there.
by the way, the virus is totally why I'm not hiking right now. That's the reason.
Yes.
The virus.
Virus also, and the stay-at-home orders are also why I am not doing yoga or push-ups.
Yes.
I'm doing my part by not eating vegetables.
All right.
So we're all doing our own thing.
It's time to say hello to our live video audience. So live video audience, it's good to see everybody. We're going to say hi to each and every one of you as you come in here. All right, so we got lots of people here. We got Sophie, we got Jason, we got Tony, we got Jessica, we got Zara, we got Hannah, we got Cassandra, we got Stacy, we got Carrie, we got Ashley. We got a big old audience today. Thank you all for joining. And oh my God, all right, so Jessica.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That is. Jessica, I like that you brought your husband in. That's fantastic.
Incredible.
You guys had your stalls, and
That is incredible.
Holy shit. Do we have anyone else? Hold on. I want to see. I feel like there's other
Oh, you
fancy
have
outfits
others.
going
I've
on.
got a fancy backdrop now that I think people enjoy to see. This is my new life, my new backdrop, my new world. I feel good about it.
And what else we got? Can we highlight? Hold on. Can we highlight Ashley right there? Yes.
Ashley!
We got Ashley.
Nice.
Just awesome. That has the original Hot Dog Bowers, Dr. DJ Hot Dog Bowers. I apologize. Who else do we have? We've got Zara's got a fancy outfit on as well. We can highlight Zara for a second there.
Zara.
So Zara's, holy shit,
Woo!
that is extremely fancy.
Wow.
And then Carrie's in her pajamas. Is that right?
It's like a Hugh Hefner thing. That's fancy pajamas. Those are silk. I like that. That's badass.
It's got a pocket square though, and that's enough. Bowers also wears that jacket to bed, so kind of perfect for everybody. Did I miss anybody? Anybody else doing anything weird?
Anna.
All right. Well,
What else
I
do
think
we got?
Well,
Holy shit! Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
I like.
We also got
moose
deer
on
and
your
elk.
jacket. Love that.
That's fantastic. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, I forgot to pull my pocket square out. My apologies, guys. It's a
Jacket
roast.
doesn't have a pocket. This is a TV jacket with no pocket. It's a fake pocket.
Did you guys see the overnight game? Because the overnight game was also very fun. We had an overnight game. Ashley Janine again came up with the idea. It was closet carvings. It was closet carvings after Katrina set yesterday talking about the closet thing was in her closet. So a bunch of people had good answers. Ashley had one. I'm complicated. Lola Sola, Carl Lane, Ellen Shaw, Kara Loughton, Adam Mesenheimer. But Jeremy Day, I think, took it. In the Zoom, I realized yesterday they told me that Jeremy Day is called the Punisher. He's so good at this shit, and which I love. And
Nice.
his thing carved in the closet was "What happened in here is Narnia business," which I think works on every level. And I'm just gonna say that's awesome. I don't know if Steve or Ben saw one last night, but that one killed me.
There was one. Lola Sola had one that is like, it gave me the chills because I was trying to think of like if this actually was carved in, and hers was "I am not the only thing living in the walls." If you saw that, holy fuck. Idiot, turn tail and run. Like, that is terrifying.
Yes, crazy. So, Ben, do we have a game today? What's the game today, Ben?
We don't have a game today. Thank you for watching, everybody. It's been a great day. We do. We've got a game. We've got a great game. I'm going to unbutton one more button for this game to introduce it. It's exciting. In honor of Chris Bowers, we have a special game today. Quarantine, a drug or alcohol?
Nice. That's a game in honor of both of you guys, actually.
That is fair enough.
So perfect. So to give someone an example, you could do things like Smirnoff of work.
Yes. Or Jameson, please do not go outside. There's the germs outside. Please stop.
Or Jameson. What is sun? I haven't seen sun in a while.
So that's how it works. So for a $5 super chat or more, put that in the YouTube or the Venmo, and we will read those at the end and pick a winner to get albums from all of our hosts, as well as a ticket to the front row where you can wear your own sparkly jacket in support of the show. So check that out. We're gonna have a great time. So I think it's time to bring up let's do Rachel super chats. We got anybody coming in yet? Any tips for Ben's jacket or overall wardrobe?
We do. We had a Facebook one. So Rachel Spence sent 50 stars and said, because everything Steve says is mean and I want to say it and it makes it funny.
Okay. So Steve got 50 cents for being mean. Nice work.
He did. And then
4,000 times to do that, we'll be good.
Sent Venmo and said, took a picture of a shirt in a storefront. That would be perfect for Bowers. How can I send it to one of you?
At Bowers Comedy. Find me on any of the social media stuff and just DM me. I will answer.
Also, by the way, if I get 50 cents for sounding like Bowers, what do I get for wearing this jacket?
It's about time you guys upped your game.
Do I get a little? Do I get some extra for this?
It went blue.
Love
I
the
like
80s.
it.
Nice shoulder pads.
And you switched the tie. That's you want those quick change.
No, it's the
guys?
same tie. That's the same tie, Bowers. It's still.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
You drank a great deal in between the time that I left.
That's not. So that was black, or it was always been blue.
This tie is still black. You okay?
Is this that dress thing? Is it some people see it blue, some people see it gold? I don't care. All right, it's time.
Yeah.
Bowers, and you probably don't even see my office behind me anymore. You probably are seeing weird shit. It's like it's your eyes playing tricks on you, Bowers. Okay?
No, that's what it looks like every time I drive home in an Uber when I look outside. That's just what it looks like as we're driving home from the bars. It's assuming that looks totally fucking good to me. I'm like, oh, we're almost home. Good job.
By the way, Ben and I actually, as it turns out, Ben and I are now roommates, so we have the same.
Hey, Steve, do you want to take an exciting trip to San Francisco?
I would love to take an exciting trip to San Francisco. When do you think we should leave?
Let's go right now.
All right, sounds good. All right, cool. Let's go. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Steve and I in San Francisco, we love
wearing stupid jackets.
That's a nice jacket. That'll be one of my top jackets in my closet.
Thank you.
Yeah, I actually like this. I have a whole suit like this. This is
Rachel, you want to partially join us in San Francisco?
I'm trying. It's not working out well.
Oh God, what is happening? Oh Jesus Christ! Harvey, that is terrifying. What is fucking happening? Oh no! Stop it! Stop it! Oh my God!
Oh my God.
Haunt my nightmares. Jesus Christ, that was terrifying.
if that's what's happening in San Francisco, frankly, I'm leaving. I'm going as far as I possibly can. There we go.
I love the classic Tony Bennett song, I left my comedy career in San Francisco.
I left my balls in Santa Fe. Sorry, go ahead.
How about a comic? Can we do a comic and end all this green screen fun?
I used to, but then I made a rule against it because it just got awkward when you'd run into them at the clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never tried to do a comic. You're right. We should have a comic perform. How about that?
Oh, great.
That still sounds bad. How about we hear a set? How
On
about
their
that?
knees.
How about we see a comic set? Oh fuck. We can't say this well.
Not ideal.
Oh God.
Let's have
with
a
that.
comic. Let's have a comic bear themselves to us with on the stage. What?
Yeah.
This is the greatest intro in the history of comedy. Okay, coming to the stage next. It's a returning champion. You love her. You saw her in NBC's Bring the Funny. She has a new album called Keeper of Feelings out. You should definitely buy after this set. Give her the very funny Kristin Key, everybody. Kristin Key.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. I can't believe you guys had a blazer party and you didn't invite the lesbian. Very disappointing. Having a big green screen. I don't need a green screen. I have this beautiful brick wall in my house. I found it when I was spring cleaning. It's right next to my exotic car garage. Oh, I had it till the quarantine. I was like, what? What else is down here? I was like, a water park? Hey, because it's so hot here. Rock climbing wall. I'm not going to use that. Freaking broke. Oh, no. That's just unrealistic. So back to the comedy club. It's good to be here. It's good to be here. So thanks for having me back, and thanks for everybody who's watching. I just wanted to how you doing? Yeah, you hanging in? Holding up? Okay. I miss conversations that don't start that way. Every time my phone rings, you holding up? Same as you. Same as you. Just staying inside, learning how to cut hair, and trying to make bread. But we're all doing the same things. Things are weird. We're all doing the same things. I think we're all in our own level of, I miss that. You know, we miss different things. Like I know it's strange, but I miss the airport because I am a comedian and I miss traveling. So I just want to fly on a plane. I don't want to leave my wife behind, but kinda. I mean, I heard somewhere that the cause of the coronavirus was homosexuality. I'm not going to say it was a reputable news source. It was a relative's Facebook feed, but it does feel like being home alone with my wife does go against what God intended. Although she is really sweet. I said to her, honey, I miss going to the airport, you know, and she's been real sweet because I think she's trying to make me feel like I'm at the airport because she'll make airport announcements. Like I'll walk into the kitchen and hear the dishwasher is for the immediate loading and unloading of dishes only. Takes me back. The other day I couldn't sit on the couch because we were in an oversold situation. He was taking the whole thing up, but I got a voucher, so that was handy. Sometimes she'll just follow me into the bathroom going, "Sir, this is the ladies' room." Really takes me back to the airport. But I miss things, you know, just little things like I miss going outside. I miss standing in lines. I miss seeing people when I drive. There's no one on the 405 and it sucks and I hate it. Just running errands, just doing stuff. I miss haircuts. I cut my own. I won't show you the back because it sucks. But the thing I most took for granted, oh, I miss real pants. Oh, I miss real pants. I got a stack of jeans I haven't worn in 6 weeks. And by now, I bet they really hug my cheeks. I've just been sitting and eating and eating and sitting. And my pajama bottoms are getting tight and they stink. Oh, I miss real pants. And the red mark you get from a tight waistband. Dip from the watch kind of tight in the crotch. Oh, I miss real pants. I'm going to leave you with this, and it's I'm confused by I forgot to set my timer, so I don't know. Am I out of time, or do I have time for one more?
No, you're good. You got one more.
Yeah. I'm confused by I was in quarantine for 14 days on a military base after a cruise ship, and I have a lot of questions about the virus, but most of my questions are about Tiger King. What is it? I watched every episode. I still have no idea what I watched.
Yeah.
Tiger King. Tiger King. What is Tiger King? Tiger King. Tiger King. A lot of mullets, not enough teeth. In Oklahoma, in the middle of nowhere, there's a gun-toting, tiger-loving regular Joe. He's got a pistol on his hip and a ring in his eye and a husband on his left and a husband on his right. What? Tiger's playing hard in this Netflix special about a zoo-owning redneck homosexual who came unglued and did a murder for hire while he ran for president and played the guitar. Someone's making this up. It can't be real. It cannot be real. Tiger King, Tiger King, craziest show I ever unseen. Tiger King, Tiger King, this show has got everything. It's got he said, she said, a double gay wedding, got 2 men faking being gay for meth. It's got Florida polygamy. It's got a truck full of expired Walmart meat. Joe's gonna put Carol's head in a jar and a tiger with a mouth full of zookeeper's arms, and let's silence for the critters who lost their lives in the alligator fire. Tiger King, Tiger King, there's a fat guy on a jet ski. Tiger King, Tiger King, what the fuck am I watching? Tiger King, there's still a fat guy on a jet ski. Tiger King, somewhere there's still a fat guy on a jet ski. Thank you so much.
Hey, Kristin Key.
Holy shit, that was great.
By the way, the joke about cutting your own hair, never have I seen comedy more relatable to my current situation. Although in my defense, I am not living with someone. But I encourage people. The tip jar is open. If you want to tip top right of the screen, you can Venmo at the top right of the screen. You can PayPal laughfromhome.com, or of course you can super chat if you'd like to. Ben, what is your background right now? Can I see your background?
I had a background that I feel as though kind of represents my soul and my essence. And the personalities that invade my dreams.
But I love your name is Dr. Benjamin Bowers Glebe Hot Dog String Cheese PhD. It's so fucking funny.
What in the fuck? Oh my god.
Remember what it is? Want to read it again because I can't see the full name.
It's Dr. Benjamin Bowers Glebe Hot Dog String Cheese PhD, and that's a TV show if I've ever heard of one.
That's right. Really, I realized that we should start a cartoon. How perfect would a cartoon be starring a hot dog, an egg, a string cheese, and a tortilla? You got the diversity with the tortilla. It's really pretty good.
By the way, here's how tripped out I was on Ben's background. For a second, I was like, "Oh, no one laughed at that joke." I'm like, "Wait, no, those are still images. That's just."
The Inception
King song was so good, and I think you really pointed out a lot of the mistakes in Joe Exotic's life. I think your most prescient point was, what the hell was he doing running for president with no political background whatsoever?
Oh my god, Joe Exotic had 2 mugs, and it's very sad.
I started with 1 mug, now I got it as a YOLO solo cup. That's all I got.
Rachel, any tips for Kristin? Anything coming in? What do we got on the chats here?
We do. We have quite a few coming in. So we have
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Woo! Okay.
Tyler Stevens Venmoed $3 for Kristin. Razor $5. Thank you, Kristin, for all the Coke Zero that shot out of my nose. Zara $50. Kristin, I sent your Tiger King song to my wildlife ranger mates in Indonesia and Vietnam, and they love you. My mascara didn't survive the first time I heard it in the Nowhere Showcase, and it's barely holding up now.
Oh, Zara, I love you.
Awesome.
God. Thank you.
It is. Let me just say that is absolutely fantastic, Kristin. I thought it was hilarious as well. Gotta say.
Wait. Have all my jackets been inside out this whole fucking time? Oh my god. Holy shit. I thought about that. That could be what's going on. I just fucking got tricked by the store. Holy shit.
This jacket just has really good lining.
I hate that Steve Hofstadter is becoming a predator before our eyes.
Hey, shut up. He looks good. It's just a regular coat. I didn't realize I was wearing
and
it.
Bowers
backwards.
just became a priest. This is crazy.
Bowers, that actually looks. You went from having like a fancy jacket to like a weirdly odd bathrobe. Like what is that?
It's the inside of my coat. I don't know. That's what it looks like.
No, I know, but that's amazing. That looks like a very fancy hotel bathrobe.
Or you look like you're graduating right into the priesthood. It's a very
Is that string cheese? What is happening there?
Yeah, that's string cheese. Obviously,
Teen, I think.
It's a ridiculous question.
Yeah, my apologies. I'm sorry.
God.
Rachel, any more super chats?
We do. We've got a few to catch up on general ones, but then more tips have come in. Christopher Capo Venmoed $10 for Kristin and her Tiger King song. The best way to explain that bonkers show. Grimes, $10. Excellent job, Kristin. We have E-Hole, $10. Holy shit, Kristin. I need help finding my spleen now.
I don't know what comedy does to spleens, but I think you're doing it wrong.
We've got Ben Garver, $5 for that Tiger King song. Dave Adler, $5. Kristin, I still have not seen the Tiger King show yet, and I'm kind of still confused about it, but it's so great.
This, you know what this means to me? This means that everybody's unemployment checks are coming in. That's great. Congrats, guys.
We have our favorite Z Bunster, Dana, tipped $20 and said, Kristin, singing comedy. I think you need to be riding a horse in the desert as you sing, but I've probably been locked up for too long.
That is fantastic. And by the way, I like that you have the Jaws background, because that's basically the plot line of what's happening right now with the mayor. With the mayor being like, we're reopening the beaches. Everything's going to be fine. Don't worry, folks.
That's hilarious.
By the way, I went and I got another jacket and turned it inside out, and it looks like Bauer's right side out. What is happening right now? Lining of my jacket.
You guys should try to dress a little classier on the show. I feel like wardrobe is everything.
It's a very good point, Ben.
I think we're finding out that all of our clothes are reversible. We didn't even know that. We didn't know that all our clothes had dual duties. So yeah, flip them inside out.
I gotta say, I'm frankly impressed and surprised that Bowers immediately knew that my jacket was inside out and didn't think it was just another fancy jacket.
No, honestly, Steve, the only reason it was inside out because I knew that if you had one that cool, you'd have worn it first and not that lame black one. So the fact that you had to, I'm kidding, but it was.
No, I'm going. I'm escalating. That's what I'm doing. I'm slowly escalating. Also, it's fucking hot in here, by the way. Just a heads up. It's very hot in here.
I sweat my ass off every show for you motherfuckers with this look. So it's all about commitment.
Oh my God, Kristin's coming for us. Kristin's coming for us all. Holy shit.
Yes.
I can do this all day.
That you holy fuck,
I got
you
a closet
photoshopped.
plumb fucking full of blazers. Let's go to town.
I'm looking at the fucking background. At first I was like, oh, that's funny. She downloaded a background with a bunch of pictures of cats, and I'm like, oh fuck, she's in like 3 of the pictures.
Hey.
This is actually my wall.
I have 2 things. First, Steve, put the jacket back on. You look like a Mormon on a bike right now, right up to my house and trying to That's not
all right,
cool.
I'll go get my jacket.
Also,
You guys just dress respectfully for 1 minute. This is a professional television show, and I just wish. Get serious.
Hey, I think we have a special visitor. We have a special visitor.
Rachel with her Jaws face mask. That's amazing. That is incredible.
I'm loving it.
Yes.
We do have our special guest here who can comment on some of this. I think he's in the hot tub. He might be drinking bone broth right now. Right now, joining us is Jamie Kennedy. Report from the hot tub. How you doing out there in the world, Jamie Kennedy? Give it up for Jamie Kennedy, everybody.
I'm sorry, I don't have my blazer on in the tub. Am I underdressed?
Jamie, are you drinking bone broth?
Dude, from the house of Broth Child. That's right. Yo, Ben, I was like all broth. I was all confident, I never really had problems with my broth, and then you kind of up-broth me. You put 4 or 5 on. You let me know you're brothing it hard.
Yeah. I tell you, broth of Stalin, I upped the game because Jamie tried to come at me with some IG story flex. 3 broths. I hit you with about 7 containers of bone broth that I have in my freezer. So step off. You've been up broth.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if I could just remind everybody, this
Hollywood. Go ahead, Steve.
This segment brought to you by Jamie Kennedy's Bone Broth, available right now. Oh, by the way, I put my jacket back on as Bowers requested. So Jamie Kennedy's Bone Broth for all your bone broth needs. When you need bone broth, remember Jamie Kennedy's Bone Broth, and as well as Jamie Kennedy's Franks and Beans. Everybody, Jamie Kennedy's Franks and Beans also available now. We're expanding. And don't forget Jamie Kennedy's large size bone broth as well. It is too big to fit in the frame, but that's the one that they sell at Costco.
Hold on, Steve. Just finishing up a new batch right now.
Oh!
It's over this jet. I'm over this jet. It's,
You can fit your dick in the jet. That's impressive or sad. I don't know which this is, but it's one of the
said anything. I'm just.
I mean, Jamie Kennedy went from being Brothif Stalin to Brothif Gordon Levitt in 2 seconds.
Stop it.
I feel like Brothifine Baker right now. It's not broth. I've been. You just up broth, rebroth, bro. You double broth.
I'm doing double brothing me.
No,
why you
when we
guys
go into
Is this a
No, go ahead,
sweeps
Jamie.
episode? Why is everybody dressed up?
This is Sweep Week. That's right.
yeah,
Sweep Week during quarantine just means we finally have to sweep our fucking house.
Sweeps Week. Yes, about
Sweeps
6
Week
weeks in, I had to
on
break out-
YouTube.
Right.
Yeah, it's YouTube Sweeps Week where all the Nielsen viewers on YouTube are being counted extra.
That's
So
exactly
it's super important for us to have ratings. And by the way, if there was ever a time where because we're talking about maybe some TV show executives might be interested in this kind of thing, and let's tell them what the show is. I think we're just gonna show Ben doing bone broth puns for 5 minutes, and then I'll just turn the clip off, and I'll just go eh.
I don't think there's any
Right?
more Hollywood than two celebrities flexing on each other about bone broth. That's the most Hollywood thing I've ever heard in my life.
Thank you for calling me a celebrity.
Oh, Jamie. I mean, he also said Ben was one, so he was clearly being sarcastic. So.
Well, a little bit I was.
Wait a minute. What? Also, at the same time.
I have 900 episodes of Idiot Test in my queue right now. I can say he
Yes.
is.
There we go. That's airing very late night on Game Show Network and on Netflix. Season 1.
I would agree. If a celebrity watches you, that makes you a celebrity. So good job, man.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Does that make Jamie's neighbors celebrities as well?
Steve, what time is your Zoom audition for Mad Men? I don't know what's going on over there. Rebooted it or what?
Auditioning. It's a new show this fall on AMC. It's called Sad Men. It's about people quarantined by themselves. Cut.
It's like Mad Men.
It's the same. It's actually the same opening sequence, but at the end he just doesn't land. He's just falling perpetually.
You undid the top button. You're like, this is too. I'm getting there. You're really.
Look, it's too uncomfortable. All right.
I'm sorry I have not chimed in about 2 minutes. I literally cannot think of anything but trying to come up with more bone broth puns, and I'm just done. I'm lost.
I'm trying to think of one too.
Well, I mean, Ben, I'd help you, but you're all on your bone, so I can't.
Put it there. I was trying to think of broth puns. You got my bone now.
Wait, were you broth your game?
Oh shit! Shit.
Remember that rapper Asher Broth?
Yeah. That's my favorite author was actually, Philip Broth.
That's actually a pretty good one because it's fill up broth.
Oh God! I remember when I started my career, hoping I'd be someday I'll be on a pun TV show on the internet, and all my dreams are coming true right now. It's been really cool.
You've come a long way since I found you in Indiana. Come on there.
I appreciate that, Jamie.
No, it's very similar because Bowers. Someone asked me when I first started, and they were like, "How do you know if your career's gone wrong?" I'm like, "I don't know. If I'm on a pun show on the internet."
I'm saying different reality.
Here we are.
That was my goal. This is your rock bottom. Every garbage is a jewel to somebody, right?
What about you? What about me? I got Bowers texting me an hour after every show going, "You did great. You're booked again next week." To you.
Amy, come on. I don't. Don't you find it to be an honor to be the Social Distancing Socials Club's most wanted?
Oh,
Yes.
I'm honored, dude. For
I
real.
love that Bowers just made up a ridiculous phrase to make himself feel better. He said, "Every garbage is another man's jewel." That is not.
Every
One
time,
man's
man,
trash is another man's treasure.
I know. Every time I say shit wrong, I'm like, I hope Ben didn't catch that, and you do. That was when I talk, and I appreciate that. But goddamn, every time.
You know what happens
I'm like,
when
this
you know what
isn't
happens
right.
when you shouldn't assume he's gonna jump on it, because if you assume, I mean, you know what happens when you assume, you make a fool of the both of us.
This has been Chris Bowers doesn't know common phrases again. Here we go. I squirted in my head. I'm like, this isn't right, but I'm committed. I gotta fucking say something now. It doesn't even work as a sentence. One garbage is another fucking jewel. That doesn't even make sense as a sentence. I'm an idiot. Like,
Hey,
had
Bowers,
that not been a common saying, it wouldn't have worked. I'm a fucking moron. Anyway, Jamie, yes.
don't be sad that it died, Bowers. Be happy it was born. I don't know.
That's what my mom says to me on every one of my birthdays. Okay, so
No, but I'm the official bone broth spot, right? You're not booking any other bone broth celebs, are you?
no, you're right.
No, of course not. Oh, Jamie, how could you even think that we would possibly book?
God.
Oh, God damn it.
Jamie, I want you to know that there's no chance that we also on days have Dame Judi Dench in the hot tub.
James Duty James.
Oh no, you're definitely not our own hot tub comedian. There's a couple hot tub comedians. You're the only
Like
cool
you
one.
could get Leslie Jones, like Lysol Leslie. I don't know. I'm bone broth man. I don't know. You guys could mix it up. I don't want you to, but
You'll be getting a text from me tonight saying, "Great job, you're booked for next week." James.
you're
Don't
booked
worry about
again. Love you.
How good
When
is
we're
your
out of
body
quarantine-
temperature control? Because you're in a hot tub eating hot soup. That is very difficult.
You got to snuff out
Ben.
the virus, man, any way you can.
Regular temperature pool. That's not even soup. This is Hollywood, baby. He knows how to do this shit.
Yeah. He's in his living room. It's just a background. He's Kristin Key. He's killing
Yeah.
this shit.
By the way, earlier in the show, Steve asked if the jacket I was wearing before, if I even needed wrapping paper to mail that. Obviously, you don't need it, but it's nice to have it.
Ah!
In a suit made of wrapping paper. Or, oh, I know what you're thinking. I'm Jewish, Ben. That's not a problem. We've got Jewish.
What the fuck? Between every episode, here's what's happening. Between every episode, Ben is ordering this shit on Amazon. There is one poor Amazon worker who's risking his fucking life to get Ben all this shit in his office.
It's not true. I have this stuff, and it's the life that I live. And it's not an Amazon worker. It's a vintage lady that brings the stuff to my house.
It's tough. Ben, when's the last time you saw sun?
I look really pale, right?
A little.
I mean, I have no place to say so. To me, you look very, very tan, Ben.
Thank you, but
No,
you actually look like you got color. I've not been outside a lot, but for some reason this new webcam I got, Steve said it's gonna be great. It'll improve your video quality. I look like a fucking vampire. I don't like it at all.
Just wanted less competition for the Palace host. So
Yeah.
Well,
Is there a fucking
more.
color settings on this thing? I look like death.
Well, Ben, if you say dumber shit and you get burnt more, it'll give you some color in your cheeks. So just do that.
Is brought to you.
That's why
by
Bowers is so tan.
That's what I'm saying.
This show is brought to you by Jamie Kennedy Bone Broth, but it is also brought to you by Chris Bowers Burn Broth. When you get burned, put some burn broth over your supple skin. It takes care of you, just like mom did.
How are we doing in England? How are our ratings over there right now?
Huge. Very huge.
Pretty good.
That's actually why Ben is trying to look paler, just to try to fit in.
I can't get the coronavirus because I'm the undead.
Rachel, we got any super chats to catch up on while we're talking to Jamie Kennedy?
We do. Go with you, Ben. We have a lot. So we had, let's do some general. So Jessica in our audience, $100 and said, it's about time you guys upped your game. I love the 80s. Nice shoulder pads, Rachel.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Right now.
Thank you. $100. Jessica. Woo.
Someone got their
Much
stimulus
appreciated.
check. Whoa.
We've got Richard Temple, $20. Hey, Steve, keep up the great work. Shout out. We
Thank you
have
much.
Craig Bainbridge sent 1,200 stars on Facebook. You guys are awesome. I love this.
Hold on. You can't buy much with stars, Craig. Not a lot of bone broth with that.
No, they're actually accepting stores. Stores are accepting all sorts of currency now, just to try to stay in business. You can even buy stuff with tuxedo jackets. Oh, barter now.
Oh, by the way, Steve's been trading tour shirts he couldn't sell for food for weeks.
Those shirts are actually selling quite well.
Also,
They say
this
bring
is
out
like
your
the-
dead. That is the theme of April. So
Oh, wow. I just wanted to fill you guys in. I just turned off some lights to increase my pigment. Now I just look creepy and hungover and a little bit more Steven Dorff-like. And also, I got up and tried to go find some, if I had some kind of like a pigment makeup that I could darken my skin. Then I thought maybe that's a horrible idea.
Off joke.
yeah, I mean, Ben, you ran for president, not governor of Virginia.
Or Prime Minister of Canada. Hi, Justin Trudeau. Justin Trudeau not just did blackface once, apparently he lived as a black man for several years during the early 90s. 4 or 5 different blackface scandals, so that's not ideal.
He was actually the lead in Benson. It was real weird. I don't know.
Oh,
He's a theater teacher. He had to know his range.
What a fucking deep cut, Steve. That was great. That's the only
you.
show you could think of with a black person on it was Benson. That's
No, I was like, what's the show that has one black guy and the entire rest of the cast is white? Benson.
That's every other show in the 80s. Come on, man.
Yeah, in fact, it's
He
also
hates
Saturday
him.
Night Live. Saturday Night Live often, which, by the way, this show brought to you by Lysol Jones. Lysol Jones for all your. Oh no, Jamie's on the show. Oh fuck. No, this is. I'm so sorry. This is brought to you by Jamie Kennedy's Franks and Beans for all your Franks and Beans needs.
We obviously, that's a joke. We don't have Leslie Jones on Thursdays, but I will tell you that hypothetically, when Bowers calls her afterwards and says she's rebooked, she's appreciative.
Also, by the way, Leslie, if you are watching, we would love to have you on Thursdays. If you'd like to be a regular,
Yes.
We don't do shows on
On
Thursdays.
Thursdays.
Can we do Wednesdays with her? I don't
no,
know,
we'll
like,
do
you know.
for Leslie Jones. We do shows on Thursday. I mean,
Yes, you
so
do.
Jamie, it's so good to have you. We miss you.
I love you guys.
Thank you, Jamie, so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me. I can't wait to see if I get a call back. I love you.
I gotta say, Jamie, you nailed your audition. This was fucking great.
Going to producers, Jamie.
Just in perfect time to rebroth up. Ben, any last
Yeah.
thoughts?
Let me just say, no, I don't have any more broth jokes.
Let me say no.
You guys. Just be with myself.
Oh, shit. Party, Jamie. Have a great golf party.
Bye, Jamie.
Bye,
Jamie
Jamie.
Kennedy, everybody.
Awesome.
Jamie Kennedy filling in for Leslie Jones. We really appreciate that, Jamie. Thank you much. Leslie was unavailable last minute, and Jamie was, so we appreciate it.
All right, Rachel, let's catch up with some super chats, and then we'll go to our next comic.
Yeah, let's catch up. So Z Bunster tipped the show $40 and said, just because you all dress up so nicely.
Oh, thank you, Bun.
James Baldwin, $10 and just said comedy.
Nice.
I mean, sometimes.
We'll start
I'll
again.
take it.
We've got
Wait, was that a-
Begin.
Yeah, was that a request? I think that was a request.
Hey, you know what they say? One man's comedy is another man's automobile. I don't know.
Oh.
I think we know the overnight game is fuck up a cliche. Like that's the overnight game is Bowers a cliche for sure.
Well, we'll see what they
interrupt
pick.
Rachel, but we do have to quickly fit in one more ad break. We are also brought to you by Refreshing Beachies. For just 1 cent, you can refresh. Your BG old? Try Refreshing Beachies, filled with vintage matchboxes.
We're practicing for if the show ever does get a fucking sponsor. So, sorry, what else do we have?
We've got Tyler Stevens, $1. Ben, we all know that's apple juice.
Oh, it's not apple juice.
Oh, shit.
That is not them fighting words, but that is not apple juice. It's straight up. There's no way I can prove it to you. It's Jameson, but I can't prove it because you can't smell or taste through the computer.
Well, you could chug it and throw up, then we'd know.
It turns out he's also allergic to apple juice, so we still wouldn't know.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. Strong point.
Loophole.
That's a loophole. They get me every time with that one.
We've got Jay Collin, $10. He called it funny juice. We've got Jen Winklepleck, $5. Just want to say hi. I'm out walking the dog to run groceries, and he's being a child. Hi to the No Pants Club and friends, and hi to Dave Eisner. Much love to all.
Nice.
Much love, Winklepleck.
Yeah. By the way, my new movie is playing at the Winkelplex coming up, so please make sure to go see that.
Yes, it is. It's a very short movie, and if you doze off, you miss it.
You missed the mark on that joke? What was that?
Childhood sleep problem came back during that joke. I don't know what that was. If you miss it.
Well, now we know it's not apple juice.
There you go. You proved it. You proved that was whiskey. Nice work, Ben.
Thank you.
Back to Rachel.
We've got Adriana tipped $5 on Venmo and just gave a shout out to Steve. We have a couple other tips that come in for Kristin. So that Lane Boy, £2. Thanks to Kristin. I don't need to watch Tiger King. We have Ben Garver, another $5 for Kristin. We had Lola, PayPal, $250 for Kristin.
Nice.
And then
$1,000?
Yes.
Quick. I don't know if you guys know this TV history fact, but Ben Garver was the host of Idiot Test. We'll have him donating to the show.
By the way, I may have upped the jacket game.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Dave.
Learned how Steve Hofstetter dresses when he's not on camera.
Beat that, motherfuckers.
Next video will be called Hofstetter Destroys Own Pussy.
If Kristin wasn't a lesbian before the show, now for sure.
Oh my God. I think while Kristin vests up, we should have our second comic, and then this is all going to fall off the rails. But let's do that before we completely fall off a fucking cliff. Are we ready for that? Are we ready for another comic? Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Come to the stage now. You've seen him on Comedy Central, The Late Late Show. He's a co-host of The Ralph Report on Patreon and Ramble on iTunes. Give her the very funny Eddie Pence, everybody. Eddie Pence.
I don't have a jacket, but I can go tie. Tie, does that get in now? Light up, no? Okay. Stuck in my kid's room, and I'm just filled with all of his shit around. Like I just want to go out to the middle of the 405 and stand in the middle of no traffic and just do this. And people go, holy shit, it's real. And then he's got this. Gun. much surrounded by it. I'm trying, like, I got my kid now and I'm homeschooling him because that's what parents have to do at the moment. And I'm not good at it because I'm a very, whatchamacallit, figure it out for yourself kind of person, because that's how I was raised. It was just like, no, you do it. I don't care about you. That's kind of that's where I came from. And my son's now at home and he's got his iPad. And I'm like, you know what? You have a question? You figure it out. You do the research. Learn the gift of research. So I let him have the iPad. I walk out of the room and the first thing I hear out of his mouth is like, hey, Siri, what's a vagina look like? And I have to to his room, grab the iPad out of his hand and go, no, that's not what I meant by research. It's not going well. He came in the other day and he's like, Daddy, I got a question. And I'm like, all right, buddy, what can I lie to you about? What can I say to you that's going to make you go, wow, Daddy's smart. He knows what he's talking about. You go away and then I can finish watching television. That's what parenting is. So he's like, all right, buddy, lay it on me. What's your question? Because I'm thinking he's going to go, why is the sky blue? Why is the sun orange? You know, shit, I can bullshit my way through, make him go, Daddy knows what he's talking about, and leave me alone. So I'm like, what is it? What's your question, buddy? Lay it on me. He goes, what's my butthole look like? What's that? What's my butthole look like? Wish I had a box of donuts right now. That would be helpful. Julaid would be nice. You know what? I got an idea. Daddy's got an idea. There's a mirror in the bathroom. Go in there, lock the door, take your time. This is not a house of judgment. He goes in there for about 2 minutes. Comes out just broken. I can't see my butthole. I can't see my butthole. I can't see my butthole. I'm like, that's all Daddy had, buddy. Sorry. This is a mommy problem. Find mommy. She's an expert in buttholes. It's me. So he goes looking for mommy. And the problem with kids is they're always thinking, you know, they're not dead inside like we are, right? Like adults, we're just trying to get through tonight so we can get to tomorrow and then finish that fucking day. And then hopefully the next day, Saturday, and we can sleep in. That's adulthood. Kids are trying to figure shit out. So he comes up with a solution before he finds his mom. He comes running back to me. He's like, I got an idea, Daddy. I'm like, fuck. What? He's like, take a picture of my butthole. No! No. Take a picture of my butt. No. 44 minutes. Take a picture of my butthole, Daddy. Take a picture of my butthole. Take a picture of my Minute 45, I snap. I'm like, fuck it, bend over. True story. It's a true story. He bends over. I got my phone up. I'm getting ready to take the picture, right? My whole life flashes before my eyes. I'm thinking back to when I was a kid going, you know what? I can't wait to be a dad someday. Take my son out in the backyard, throw the ball around, do some real father-son stuff. Maybe I'll go to his graduation. He'll be valedictorian. That's my son up there giving the big speech. You guys see that? Super smart son, super well-adjusted boy up there. He's a very well-raised child because nothing weird happened between me and him when he was a child. Send him down the path of drugs and alcohol. There's nothing wrong. Took a picture of his butthole. Now, what I'm about to tell you next is what makes children amazing and adults terrible. It's what we lose as we grow up. Because children and adults react with the world very differently. Child will be running down the street, fall, skin their knee, cry in that moment, deal with the shit burger life just fed it. 2 minutes later, climb a tree. An adult, wake up at 2 a.m. to go take a leak, catch his big toe on the bedpost. Okay, all right, yeah. Let's take that pain and anger, shove it way down in there, and it'll come out later in traffic. That's how we got politics. So I take a picture, and he turns around all excited. It's like Christmas morning to him. He turns around, he's like, "What's it look like? What's it look like?" I'm like, "Hold on a second, buddy." So I get my phone out, and I go to show it to him, right? And I did landscape too, because I'm an artist. Show it to him, right? And this is what he does. Perfect child reaction. He's like, "Okay," and then runs away. Done with it. He's making pillow forts now. Done with it. I am forever changed. I am butthole picture guy now for the rest of my life. Because it's in my head forever. It's in my phone. It's in the cloud. I can't get out of the fucking cloud. And if I let my TV sit still too long, it just pops up on my TV. Super Bowl Sunday, really awkward. And they're hanging out with the guys, drinking. Sudden. What is that? Nothing. Hit the button, it'll go away. Just hit, what is it? Hit the button, it'll go. What is that? No, hit the button, it'll go away. It's an aerial shot of a volcano. Just hit the button, it'll go away. And that's how homeschooling's going. So it blinks. I'm losing my goddamn mind.
I think that's your set. Am I correct?
That's it. Yes. That's
Okay. Eddie Pence, everybody.
Down.
Eddie Pence. As always, if you want to tip, you can do so at the top right of the screen on Venmo. You can also. Wait, I understand that I'm still wearing this outfit in front of this background, so I'm aware of what's happening. Top right of the screen, you can Venmo. You can PayPal.
Dirty butthole.
You can PayPal. Wait, look at the one in the middle. You can PayPal a laugh from home. And also, look at the watermark. It's from the Peaceful Mom.
Definitely took camera photos of Steve in that outfit with that backdrop, and that is going straight to the cloud, my friends.
I've seen that exact image on flyers for West Hollywood bars. There's no question.
Yeah. By the way, I did this sober. I would like to say.
I would like to also point out Kristin Key has done a wardrobe change for us. Ladies and gentlemen, Kristin Key.
Nicely done, Kristin. Oh, and with the, is that the Subaru?
Yes. Subaru Outback. It is the car I currently drive. Mine is white, but I feel like this is an appropriate. This is where I live.
Pence, what do you think about that?
Eddie.
Guys, just to show you how I must be drunk, I literally, while Steve was dressed like he owns a biker bar in Montana and Eddie's got a Spider-Man mask, I thought, I'm going to kill when we come back with this just lightly pink jacket.
So, right, first of all, I think that's Deadpool.
It's Deadpool.
It's a fact. It is Deadpool.
Second of all, Ben is wearing the most ridiculous thing of us. It is a Glebe 2020 pin. So that is.
And press secretary of the campaign, Steve Hofstadter.
And let me just remind you, your press secretary dresses like this in front of a box of donuts. So
let me just encourage America to vote for Joe Exotic, Ben Glebe, 2020.
Oh, Eddie, I got to say, Eddie, those pictures are fine on the digital camera. When your dad takes them with a Polaroid, it makes them way scarier and worse. So that's what I'm going to tell you. Hence my descent into drugs and alcohol, by the way. But okay.
Also, I'm pretty sure that Eddie wrote that set just in case some authorities found that in the cloud, and he'd be like, "No, it's a whole backup thing."
That's called an alibi set. It's an alibi bit. I love it.
Total bit, guys.
Yeah.
Total bit.
Like, no, and on March 13th at exactly 4:03 p.m. This is a funny joke. It happened exactly then. There were two witnesses. If you want to corroborate their stories. I have to change, guys. I'll be back.
Yes, thank you. Please change. You're hurting my soul.
And then they throw in this episode, and they're like, "We're arresting all of you instead." How does that sound? Just 5 minutes earlier, we saw Jamie Kennedy fucking a pool jet.
Yeah, but his pool's 18 years old, so it's fine. Okay.
By the way,
Jamie's in
favor that the social distancing social club is members only.
Ben, here's my question: how do the things you've thrown away in your life feel? Because they must feel real bad. Since there's only been like 6 things you've ever thrown away ever. I fucked that up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back to Rachel for chats. That was gonna be funny, but no, don't even make fun of me. I'm done. Rachel, we got any tips coming in?
Okay.
Also, by the way, I apologize about my ridiculous outfit before. I'm so sorry. I should not have been wearing that vest.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And just so you know, I actually do have a lot of vests. I'm not going to go through all of them, but this one, it's pinstriped.
Bleach do you use on your dress shirts?
It's
gonna last long that way.
Does anybody else see Steve's cleavage? Like the shadows make him look like he has cleavage.
Tits, Rachel, and I would encourage you to look up my eyes. They're up here, okay?
3 degrees gainer.
It's a lot like when Rachel talks to guys and she's like, my tortillas are down here. Wait,
Yeah,
the social
Rachel.
distancing social club is members only.
Rachel, do not be distracted by my cleavage. Don't be distracted by whatever might be happening down here.
This alien.
My eyes. Look at my eyes. Just my eyes. Focus on my eyes.
Do not pay attention to the man behind the vest. Taylor just asked the chat if we have an HR. That's hilarious.
Taylor, you are HR. Just a heads up, by the way. You've been.
HR, he means hot redhead. Yes, we do, Steve.
We sure do.
Is that leather? Is that leather members only, Ben? Holy shit.
By the way,
that's
can I
amazing.
just say the social distancing social club is members only.
Your closet is open to anything. What in the fuck? Ben, I am a grown man wearing a pinstripe vest and nothing else, and I am saying, what the fuck? Do you understand?
Well, I was just hoping Steve and I could have a little private time later, that's all.
Changed again.
That black leather does make your skin look a little darker, so nice work. It's the reflection, I
very
think.
much.
So good job. You look like you're not as washed out. So
I'm also opening an Indian food restaurant as soon as quarantine's over called Hunan Resources. He's trying to yell a joke from 3 floors down in his house. I believe he's shouting, text Steve to 484848.
yeah,
Let's get some tips.
let's get some tips, Rachel.
Rachel,
Let's hear
please.
some tips.
And all right, so
Kristin, yes, I love it.
Oh God.
all right, we have Razor $5. Eddie, rookie mistake with blinking buttholes. No flash. Sunlight, sunlight, sunlight. But nice touch, making us all accessories. We've got Tyler Stevens tipped Eddie $3.
Thank
Dave
you.
Eisner tipped Eddie $5. And he said, "What's it like sharing a last name with the vice president?"
It's awesome. It's a dream come true. Absolutely. Share so much in common.
I see, Eddie, you're also not wearing a mask, so you guys you have something in common. So
That's
nice.
true.
Yeah.
You've probably both taken pictures of buttholes.
That's true. They did the ones I took pictures of.
Oh No.
By the way, can I just say that Hunan is Chinese food? That's what I was trying to yell from the other room.
All right, we've got Carrie tipped $5. Eddie, for the next child that you have, just prop a mirror against the wall and have the kid bend over and have him look at it upside down.
Hold on a second.
No, that's true. That's a true suggestion. That's not bad. I once watched my little brother standing on the sink, head between his legs, opening up his butthole, looking in there.
Oh my God.
So that when
and Bowers was like, my eyes are up here. My eyes are up here.
He was like 5, so when he was 15, I bought him a belt with like those, like a thing that with a flashlight on it that would shine up his butt so he could see it better. So yeah, that's real advice. That's not bad advice.
Oh, one of those things. You just said that like that's a normal, one of those belts with the flashlight that you could look up your butt.
It had like an
an
adjustable thing, like from a mic stand thing, and then it had a flashlight in it. Whatever. I just need to explain the whole conversation.
And what Bowers just said is my favorite saying.
A thing that goes in a butthole to some person is garbage for someone else. What? I don't know.
Bowers, that saying is correct.
Even if stop clocks work right every so often, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Twice a day.
They say about the early bird, it is right twice a day.
You know what they say about the early bird? It's going to definitely take Rachel away one day.
Hold on. Whatever you're about to say is very funny, but can't possibly be as good as Kristen's background right now.
You're just getting gayer.
So upset that I was not invited to that photo shoot, by the way. Crop the picture. I'm a little bit to the left. I'm just a little bit.
You're just getting whiter and whiter as this game goes on.
Oh, God. Closer to Fine is my favorite song of all time for actual real. I love the Indigo Girls. Anyway, Rachel, can we catch up on some more
Our newest cast member of the show, cliche lesbian, Kristin Key, everybody.
What's up?
You know what they say? I love the lyrics of that song are actually great. I went to the doctor, I climbed a mountain, I was feeling sick, and then I also left. Right, Bowers? Was that the phrase?
That's how it goes. That's why I love it so much, because they climbed the mountain against the headboard, and then they woke up and they were drunk. I fucking loved it. A huge Indigo Girls fan. I sing all their lyrics at their shows as loud as I can. No one else knows what I'm talking about, but we have a great time there. Everybody drinks and no one cares. Rachel, can we catch up on some super
Oh.
By the way, hey, this is how fucked up this episode is that I'm too busy wearing ridiculous outfits, and Bowers is like, guys, come on. For chat time. We haven't even started the game yet.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to keep this shit on track.
And
I appreciate that,
I'm being
Bowers.
out-propped, and no one even cares about this another mild jacket switch.
We have the Lane Boy tipped £2 for Eddie to buy Ben's book on homeschooling. We've got Katie, Venmo $10 for Eddie. Dun Talk $5 for Eddie. Flabbergasted €5 tipped for Eddie. Thanks for the mental picture.
Oh, you're welcome. That was more Steve's problem. That was Steve did that.
Yeah. No, Steve gave us an actual picture. Eddie painted a mental picture. Steve just showed us the fucking picture of a butthole. It was terrible. All right.
Bowers just corrected the phrase. Also, by the way, I'm never not wearing a t-shirt on this show again.
4848 if you'd like updates on future shows.
And a couple of generals, Dun Talk, $10. Come up with your best Bowerism is a great idea for a game, but I suppose that train has sailed.
Yes, that train has sailed. It's great. God, our crowd is so funny.
Well, you know they
You
say
guys are so good.
too many cooks spoil the bone broth, so you got to be careful. All right.
We've got Jason Rushing, $10. This is a long one. Build on your previous answer. 1, what's your origin story? What's your superpower? Who is your nemesis? What's your real identity? You should play Jackbox TV Live. It would be funny.
All right.
I am so lost by so much of that, but yes.
Okay. We've got
Butthole Polaroid, Coors Light. I answered all those questions. All right, here we go.
Let me just say that comment was
Butthole
Polar. The comment was
Sorry.
brought to you by members only.
Butthole Polaroid is a great band name, by the way.
I was going to say, that was my band in college. I love it.
Yeah.
Or
Jack
another way
is
to
brought
phrase
to you
that
by
is
Tortillas Only.
Tortillas only. Love that.
Tortillasonly.com. Here we go.
All right, we've got
A dating site for people who like carbs. Okay, let's do this.
Yeah. It's for people who try to look at each other's tacos. Even while changing them quick, motherfuckers. Go ahead. Sorry.
Jessica in our live audience, $10 for Ben's 80s fashion show.
Oh.
We've got
Nice.
And that comment and super chat is brought to you by members only.
Yeah.
By the way, guys,
Hey, members only have pocket squares too. That's pretty cool. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh.
all right, and then just a shout out to Angelique Nicole, Bridget Stutter, and Craig Bainbridge for all sending Facebook stars. And now we can start the game.
Perfect.
Let's do the game.
Okay. So anybody in our live audience, let's catch up on the chat. I think Carrie had one or two, if Carrie wants to give any on camera.
Sure. I did Mary Jane, please stay 6 feet away.
Nice.
And LSD equals lackadaisical social distancers.
Nice.
Nice.
Michigan LSD.
So we had, the non-entry, we had Razvan had done Pina Covida.
Nice. If you like pina colada, sorry. Not going out in the rain. If you like making love to yourself.
as a medical doctor, I'm sorry to tell you that you're tone deaf.
We have Zara in our
Wait,
live
that was a
audience has
doctor.
one.
Hold on, sorry. That was a doctor mixed with the opening of CSI. Like
Well, no,
with the.
What
But
we're gonna
also-
have to do is figure out who killed her.
By the way, that's,
Yeah, like the
that's
CSI
clearly,
Miami.
That's clearly Dr. DJ. That's clearly a Dr. DJ right there. He's DJ
Yeah,
and a doctor at the same
100%.
time. The Dr. DJ outfit.
Dr. Benjamin Bowers, hot dog, string cheese, the third PhD.
His medical school was members only.
That's right. So sorry, but you've been diagnosed with broken metaphors.
He went to Chicka Chico State. Okay, here we go.
All right, we'll go back to the game.
Let's go to Zara. Zara had some.
Sorry. Real basic.
She's laughing too hard.
She also switched outfits, by the way, and has a
Yeah.
stunning blazer on. We love Zara.
Nicely done.
Doing it, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I actually have that same one in that same size, oddly enough, but I won't put it on.
Zara, do you have something for us?
Oh yeah, sorry, I said it before mid laughter. Quarantining, keeping it basic.
Love it.
Nice.
Quarantini.
Nice.
Fun.
Nice.
Nice.
Love that.
Got for us there, Big Daddy.
10-4, good buddy. This is the milk daddy.
Is that lesbian or John Denver? I can't tell.
We used to manufacture dental. We used to manufacture dental dams, but now we're making masks.
Oh my God.
Stereotypical lesbian.
This is something that no one's gonna get. My dad used to have a CB radio, so we would hear the truckers when we were kids, and the warning of there's a car coming up close behind you is there's a bear at your back door. So just a heads up, use that however you want. Just
no, that meant if there was a state trooper, because they were called Smokey the Bears, because they wore the hats.
Okay, so a trooper car behind you. Sorry, but either way, there's a bear at your back door at 10-4. Good buddy. So.
I love is when the show
Butter bars too.
Oh my God.
Just saying.
Wait, did you say it was Smokey and the Bandit? You mean?
Well, Smokey the Bandit is where they came from, but I mean they were called Smokies way before they were Smokey the Bandit. That was a tape.
Okay, got it. Just making sure, because I never
fucking that up. That was.
Okay, I was just wondering about the movie Smokey and the Bear, which that's a very different movie. Sorry, go ahead. That was my fuck up. I fucked that one up. Sorry.
It's actually two different shows. Smokey the Bandit was a movie, and there was a monkey named Bear that was in a trucking show in the 70s. Doesn't matter.
BJ and the Bear.
Super chat. Yeah, BJ and the Bear is a whole separate thing than Smoking the Bandit.
Important is we're all going to go to our favorite Indian restaurant, Hunan Cuisine. Sorry, Rachel. Go ahead.
The game rolling. I got to put the hammer down, good buddy.
Yeah, we gotta go. All right, here we go.
Hunan resources, and I think our audience has grown to love the fact when our show goes towards the very end and shifts to odd historical television facts.
I'm just wrong so much. When I'm right, I got to point it out. Okay, Rachel, I'm done talking. Let's go.
The game entries. These are the official entries, so make note of what your favorite one is, and we'll vote on it at the end. So we've got Lola coming in with Corona on the beach.
Nice.
We've got Jeremy Day, coronavirus.
Simple,
Zara,
put a lot of thought into that one, did you?
oh, that's the Punisher. That's just his opening salvo. He's probably got 30 of these. They're gonna be great. All right, Rachel.
Zara gave hers the Quarantini. We've got Dizzy by Nature. My nurse is my heroine.
Oh, nice. That's sweet.
We've got Razor's Oxy Cotton Face Mask.
Oh, fuck.
We've got Carrie on behalf of Ashley and the live audience, Corloose.
Oh, nice.
Kara the Lioness, Gin and Panic.
Which, by the way, I know a lot of people who just lead their life that way. But yes, go ahead.
Jeremy Day, being closer than 6 feet could be whiskey.
Oh, fuck.
I get it.
Carrie in our live audience, LSD, what is this? Lackadaisical.
She said it.
Lackadaisical.
She already said it. She already said lackadaisical, and you still
I still fucked it up.
Nice work.
By the way, lackadaisical was actually that was the sidekick on Smokey and the Bandit. I don't know if you know. It was, yeah, that was his friend Sorry, you know what? You guys don't need to know. It's an old TV fact. Don't worry about it.
Men talking in a nursing home. Move on.
That joke was DOA.
Thank you, Kristin. Rachel, more. We have 6
Jeremy
minutes.
Day.
Let's do this.
I'm so sorry to say that camera cutting was DOA.
We've got Jeremy Day. Some of us have been apart from our loved ones, so absence makes the heart grow fonder. We've got Kara the Lioness, heroin cut with Lysol.
Inject 2 for 1. That's good. Yeah, that makes sense.
We've got Ben's favorite, Frank Notaro, Tylenol Day Home.
Nice.
We've
Frank,
got
I didn't tell Frank you're not going to be able to survive that long, even despite your smarts, living on the streets.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, at this point, Eddie Pence is like, I should go hang out with my kids. That'd be more fun than this.
have E-hole. He said, fuck it. Rehypnol.
Jesus Christ.
And then the last one I have is Night Wheel, Claritin distancing.
Oh, nice. Claritin D. All right, so those are all the choices?
Yeah.
All right, Ben, you want to go through your 87 ones? Or
I only have 5, and first one I have is acid might kill coronavirus, the president thinks. Then I've got
but, Ben's cutting out. I'm going to do mine.
He's building, Steve. He's building to something. Let him do his thing.
No, I know. I'm kidding. All right.
But Ben, we literally have 4 minutes, so say them faster, please.
Great. Marijuana, go outside just one more time. Also got cocaine, we go outside just one more time. Also got LS, don't you want to go outside just one more time? And finally, Propa, fall outside just one more time. That might be a way to get it done.
Nice. So heroin inside instead of going outside just one more time.
That's correct.
I also had a Corona fluorescent light.
I like that.
Nice. All right. We got to vote. We got to vote. Eddie, what's your favorite one that was in the contest?
I liked Ben's last one.
Ben's not in the contest.
Ben's not in the contest. The ones that Rachel read.
I like the very first one we had. That's that Quarantini.
Quarantini.
All right. Nice. Zara with Quarantini. All right.
All right.
Kristin.
I had rum.
Oh my God.
And Scenes on the Beach, but my favorite was I liked Gin and Panic.
Yes.
Nice.
Very cool.
My favorite.
Rachel.
I liked Oxycontin face masks.
Very cool.
Nice. All right, it's anybody's ball game right now. Bowers, what you got?
I liked Oxycontin face mask. I like Gin and Panic. But I also like Closer Than 6 Feet Could Be Whiskey. I thought was pretty good. But I think I'm going to go with Gin and Panic. I like Gin and Panic a lot.
Yes.
That's my vote.
Gin and Panic with a second vote. What do you got there? What do you got there, Dr. Benjamin?
Well, I would just firstly like to say I'm so sorry to share the bad news, but you've got Punser.
Jesus Christ.
Sure, you're gonna have a second pair of sunglasses under those sunglasses. I was gonna lose my fucking mind. All right.
I have lots of sunglasses. I'm gonna have about an hour and a half of cleanup in this office already, as we've we've got lots of sunglasses. I really liked going within 6 feet. Could be whiskey. I really like Gin and Panic, but I'm going with absinthe. Makes the heart grow fonder.
So Steve, create a tie or pick a winner. What do you got?
I think we're gonna have to decide in the comments real quick, because as someone with a former lisp, I gotta go with absinthe makes the heart grow fonder. That was too good. Good. I don't like to create the tie, but I'm going to.
So we have a tie. Before we go to the audience, I just quickly would love to ask if our esteemed director could please cut quickly from Kristin. Show us Kristin, please, and then show us Zara bending real quick, please.
This was an accident.
Zara bending, everybody.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Kristin has a wife, Zara. Stop it. You're going to break up families.
Don't be that girl to wear the same shirt as the other girl at the party.
By the way, this is perfect considering we've been telling Bowers that his jackets look like curtains this whole fucking time. Amazing.
All right. So in the chat, who we got, Rachel?
In the chat, gin and panic versus absinthe makes the heart grow fonder.
So right now it's actually I think exactly even between the two. So let me look in our live audience chat. Let's see what they're going. It's absinthe.
Absinthe makes the heart grow fonder. All right.
Yep.
Very cool.
With a come from behind victory.
The Punisher wins again. All right. So Eddie Pence.
Wait.
Eddie Pence.
Kristin, hold on. Before we do that, Kristin Key just said, I haven't seen this many vests and blazers on my floor since Lilith Fair. So sorry, just had to throw that in there. With the interruption.
Rough cleanup.
Clean up on bedroom 5. Okay, cool. Eddie Pence, how do we find you on the internet? How do we find you? How do people check you out?
You can find me at Eddie Pence or just hit up at VP and terrorize my uncle.
Love it. Kristin Key. Kristin Key, how do we find you?
I'm at the Kristin Key, and that's Kristin with 2 eyes. 2 eyes, 1 vagina. Or KristinKey.com is the best way to find me on everything.
My friend Sarah one time said I have 3 brown or I have brown eyes, all 3 of them, which I thought was great. Okay, you can find me at Bowers Comedy as always. Check that out. And Ben, where do we find you? And let's get the fuck out of here, please. I'm having a great time, but it's time to go.
Where can we find me? That's a great question. You can find me at Ben Glebe on Instagram and Twitter, or you can also see my headlining show tomorrow night, this Saturday, 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern, at the Nowhere Comedy Club. There are some tickets remaining at nowherecomedyclub.com. A very big comedy celebrity special guest set on my show as well. Please get your tickets as soon as possible. I also have a big announcement we'll be making during that show.
Nice.
Rachel, anything you want to say before we say goodbye to you?
No, I'll just say goodbye. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Goodbye, Rachel. We love you, Queen.
Love the enthusiasm for tomorrow. That's great.
Kristin just popped back up again.
Was I supposed to say goodbye?
Goodbye, Kristin. Let me just say, oh God. Taylor, put her in the waiting room. All right. As for me, I've got 2 headlining shows, May 15th and May 16th. May 16th at UK and Europe times. Those are 2 different things now. But if you want to check out the full headlining show, and as always, every Saturday night, I do a crowd work show with Daniel Muggleton called Ask Us Anything. And I just want to say, aside from the fact that I am terrified for the screen grabs that now exist in the world, I will say, oh, those need context. But I will say, I just want to remind everybody that, life is what happens when you're busy. That's the phrase, right? Is that the whole?
No, not at all. But you were close. You were close.
Okay. I thought I was going to get a laugh on getting it wrong, but nope.
So bad, I didn't know what you were saying.
I was trying to do the thing that we did. The life is what happens when you're busy.
Hey, Steve,
yes.
Don't fuck with the master. Just fucking stay in your lane. You're good at being quick, and you're good at fucking with hecklers. You're not good at fucking up right now, like I'm doing right now. See?
I'll make sure to stay in my path. I appreciate that. Thank you. Do not mess with the sensei. Nice, Kristin. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Good night, Steve. Good night, Bowers. Good night, Queen. Tortilla. Good night, everybody. I wanted to just quickly remind all of you that while we've been on quite a journey, you can always look back at some of the memories. All these wonderful memories that we all share.
Can I say one more thing about that? The problem with those photos is now I'll never have a chance at running for president.
Come much, Press Secretary Steve Hofstetter, once again. And I just wanted to remind all of you that while we've been through a lot, you can always in your mind turn back time and remember that one man's path of garbage may be another man's time in the sun. And remind you, the Social Distancing Social Club, as always, members only.
What's in the bomb?